Hey everybody, I'm Doodle. My friends call me Dude. Drawing awesome stuff is what I do best. In this show, we'll take a sketching safari to the zoo where we'll draw some really cool animals. Also, we'll practice drawing fur, rough skin, feathers, and scales.
We'll go to the museum and study the work of Charles Frostier and learn the terms modeling and math.
So come on, let's get creative! If you're like me, you love animals. Artists have been drawing and painting animals since people lived in caves. When using animals as your subject, you have to be very observant. Pay close attention to the textures, colors, and shapes that make up each creature. If you paint reptiles, for example, you'll have to study scales and rough skin. If birds, you'll have to study feathers. Mammals all have hair and fur, so let's practice your technique and go to the zoo on a sketching safari.
Let's make sure we take a sketch pad, sharpened pencils, erasers, and colored pencils or watercolors.
Oh boy, we're going to the zoo.
Hey everybody, let's sing a song. We're off to see the animals at the zoo. We'll take our pencils and our pads and draw a sketch or two.
Elephants and tigers and birds will populate the paintings and the drawings that I create.
I wanna see the monkey, giraffes, and kangaroos.
We're taking all our art supplies and going to the zoo.
I love to paint the feathers of an eagle or a hawk.
I'll sketch some alligators first in pencil, then in chalk.
There's so much to see and draw, it's kinda hard to choose.
We're taking all our art supplies and going to the zoo! Hooray! Okay, everyone, we're here. Hey, let's use the map to find all the cool animals we're gonna be drawing today.
They're the gorillas and the tigers?
And the giraffes and zebras and elephants.
And the alligators and birds? Great! Let's go! Now, before we start drawing, let's look very closely at our subject and then do some rough warm-up sketches. Push the button for more info on the animal.
The lowland gorilla lives in the lowland rainforest and eats leaves, roots, and flowers. Gorillas are very intelligent, and some can even speak sign language.
He's big and hairy and smart.
But his eyes are soft and gentle. His face has a lot of expression.
The main thing I see is his mass. Look how much space his body takes up. So, when I start my sketches, I try to make the gorilla have mass.
I like how the light is hitting his fur.
You can just sketch in the fur, but his face takes more time, so you can add some expression and character. Let's move along to the tigers.
Tigers? This is so cool. Can I pet him, huh? Can I?
Stretch, tigers are wild. You can't pet them, but you certainly can draw them. Let's get some more info.
The white Bengal tiger is the largest of all cats. Their heavily muscled bodies give them great strength for stalking and catching prey. The thick winter coat protects them from temperatures as cold as 50 below zero.
Let's get busy. What characteristics do you see?
He does have big stripes, Smudge, and big teeth, too.
The colors are beautiful. I think I'll use watercolors on my painting.
Okay, let's start by blocking out the main shapes. Once I have the basic sketch finished, I focus on just one area to add all the detail. The eyes are very small in proportion to the head. and the ears stand up straight unless they're angry. Remember, we're here to do a lot more sketches, not to spend too much time on just one drawing.
I'm about finished as well. I just want to add one more stripe there.
That's very nice.
Let's go to the giraffes. They have long necks, just like me. Hey, I want to push the button.
The reticulated giraffes are the world's tallest land animals. They eat the fruit at the top of the trees and grasp leaves with their 18-inch tongues. Each giraffe has his very own unique pattern.
Okay, artists. Characteristics? Dabs?
Well, obviously, they have really long necks and very interesting pattern.
Stretch? And smudge?
They have little horns on top of their heads.
Starting with the basic shapes, let's block out the drawing. Now, I'll add a little detail to the body. Don't forget to look at the light source and cast some shadows. I like the idea of eating at the top of the trees, so I'll draw a tree next to the giraffe to show just how tall they are. That does it. Where to next?
Let's go to the reptiles. I want to see the alligators. Oh, okay, it's your turn.
The American alligator has a short, blunt snout and is found on the southeastern coast of North America. They live in wetlands, lakes, and swamps and eat almost anything they can catch.
One thing I can see right off the bat is that the alligators have really bumpy, scaly skin and a lot of very sharp teeth.
Gosh, he looks mean.
It's a she, and I think she's beautiful.
Since alligators have so much detail in the skin, I'm going to draw just the head and nose poking out of the lake. Let's take the train to see the elephants.
I think we're close. I can smell them.
The Asian elephants live in tropical rainforest and the surrounding grasslands. The males have long ivory tusks while the females stay very short. The ears are small compared to the large ears of the African elephant.
Wow! Look how huge they are! Talk about massive! When you sketch elephants, make sure you get a sense of their size and mass. Make them look large and solid by finding areas to draw some dark tones and lines.
Look at the texture of the skin. It's very rough and wrinkled. To make your drawing look rough, use a light source to highlight tall areas and draw shadows in the creases.
That about does it. Let's climb aboard and check out the zebras.
There they are. They look like horses with stripes.
Let's listen.
Hey, it was my turn.
The African zebra lives on the grassy plains in Africa. They graze in large groups to protect them from predators. Though they all look the same, each zebra has a different black and white stripe design.
Cool! Sketch time! Any ideas?
I know. Give it some stripes.
Yeah. Thanks, Stretch. Dabs?
Well, since they stay in big groups, draw more than one in a sketch.
Great! I'll do one, and you and Stretch do one. We'll all share in the drawing.
I like it, but you can tell which one Doodle drew.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be good. I'm a pencil. Back on the train, everyone. Time for one more stop.
The last stop is at the atrium. That's where all the beautiful, colorful birds live.
Listen, you can hear them screaming.
They're not screaming, they're singing. That's how they talk to each other.
The macaw lives in the tropical rainforest of South America. It eats seeds, fruits, and nuts, is very colorful, intelligent, and can be trained to talk.
Really? They can talk? Wow.
Okay, I'll use a tree background when I draw because that's where the macaw lives. Notice the way the light hits the feathers, and you can almost see how smart they are when you look in their eyes. So I'll focus most of my time detailing the eyes and face. There! What do you think?
Not bad, dude. But could you take a little off the beak?
Thanks for posing for us. We gotta go. Let's go to the museum to see the awesome work of Charles Froissart.
Charles Froissart was born in the hills of eastern Pennsylvania on February 18, 1926. He started sketching at the age of 5 and would often walk through the woods drawing the animals, trees, and flowers. He went to the Museum School of Art where he studied composition, design, and painting. His love for nature began to show in the paintings he did for a book on mammals. After a successful commercial career and several large publishing jobs, Charles Froissart was widely known as one of the best wildlife painters in America. Prints of his work are sold at art galleries all over the country.
It's time for Learn the Lingo!
The words are modeling and mass. Modeling, adding shading and highlights to make a drawing look rounded and solid. Mass, the solid bulk of a physical object. That's it for the lingo. Back to you, Doodle.
We are proud to present the Doodle Kids Gallery.
These zebras were sent to us by 10-year-old Kathy Simmons of San Diego, California. Great job, Kathy. Your use of color is excellent. What an interesting show. We went on a sketching safari to the zoo and did lots of drawings and sketchings of animals. We focused on textures like fur and scales.
Looked at the awesome artwork of Charles Froissart and learned the words modeling and mass.
Now, don't forget, practice, practice, practice. See you next time, kids. Goodbye.
Hey kids, be sure to check us out at our new website, www.doodlestudio.com. Come watch what I can do, because then I'm gonna teach you too.
Doodle!
When working in perspective, you gotta keep it neat so things will look perfect when you're looking down the street. And if you love to paint, then Dabney is your girl.
Squirt them red, blue, and yellow, then give them all a swirl. Hey, Doodle! Hey, Doodle!
The museum's such a blast, see the artist of the past.
Hey, Doodle! Hey, Doodle! Teach us how to draw today!
If you like drawing people, then you can make some money by painting them realistically or drawing really funny. But if you mess up and feel you must erase